All right, guys. So we're talking about stock AIRE, right, Billy?
AIRE.
AI-powered future of real estate. Re-alpha. That's what the stock stands for itself. We are. Let's see here what I can find. So one, it's AI. Everybody knows how I feel about AI already. We build AI for real estate. We buy cutting edge real estate technology companies. NASDAQ. Look at that. Estate Solutions since February 2021. Our vision, our mission. Let's look at their vision. Oh, it's be the global leader of real estate technology. Well, that's a good incentive. Accelerate the transitions of real estate industry to the digital era. You know, that's huge. That's huge. I like it. Let's look at the team. I always like to see who's involved. It's not a very big team. But I mean, this is all work at home kind of thing. I mean, you know, they doing digital real estate. It's all work at home, so that makes sense. They haven't had no news out recently, but this is definitely a company trying to make a stamp in the market since they want to be the leader in digital housing. You know, so that can lead into a lot of different things, a lot of different fields there. The stock itself, I mean, we see where it took this hard hit, pulling down from. Let's back up. So it looks like they dumped in at $578. And of course, you know, it pulled all the way down. Ooh, there's a good resistance line at that 403. I'm just going to mark that because we're here anyway. Where did I see that? 403. That's going to be a good one. So you can see it spiked back up from this 403 mark. Well, no. Let's see. Boom. And as we can see, that is a resistance line in the past. Boom. That landed there. Had a nice spike right there back up to that $15 mark. That's another good indication that it's got somewhere to be. We're going to make this one pink. That one's going to be definitely green because if it breaks that point, that'll be in the money. We'll make it light green as we're traveling. All right. So yeah, it's actually holding a double bottom right now. The triangle didn't really work out because it did drop the double bottom, and it's showing great resistance at that 119 mark. Not sure if it's going to come back to that, but we're at the 120 right now, so it looks like a good time to get in. Let's see what they're saying as far as technicals go. It's not really on the technicals, but like Billy said, it is hurting on volume. 1 minute, it's definitely a buy. 5 minutes, strong buy. 15 strong buy. 30 minutes, not so much. 2 hours, not so much. So they're thinking this is going to pop overnight. Yep.
What's popping overnight?
Well, that's what I'm looking into right now, but I'm thinking this AIRE, if it gets its volume, then it will pop overnight. Because if you look here at the technicals, you can see the only places where it holds value is the 1, the 5, and the 15. The 30 a little bit, but that's whenever, you know, your oscillator already drops to neutral. but it says buy and strong buy for the moving average, but you have to have volume for both of those. So at most, for the 1 hour, it's still showing all buy on all three. But whenever you go to the 2, it's still showing a buy on all three. You go to the 4, that's when it starts to fall off. So it may set up for a good swing for
It's
the
definitely
night.
gonna be one of those early pre-market explosions for sure, for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm even willing to wait for it to break this past Dragonfly Doji, simply because that's going to show even more. It's going to make it even that much more stronger. So we're looking at probably my get in would be, let's see, as long as it holds up and it doesn't break the resistance right here. Yeah, I'm probably going to be getting in around that 125,
112.
125, 120. Well, the reason I say 125, if it pulls back to 112 for sure. But the scary part about that is 111. If it gets down that low, I mean, it's a risky trade at that point. A risky trade at that point. Oh, I'm not even sharing my screen, am I? Hold on, let me show you what I'm looking at. So yeah, if it gets down to this 111 right here, that's the previous bottom. See, it's created 2 bottoms. You can see it right here, and I got it all mapped out, right? So the 2 previous bottoms created a double bottom. So if this can create volume, and it's got the momentum in the right direction, it just needs volume. Otherwise, it's going to fall off. I don't think it's going to pull back as far as they're thinking, because people are holding this stock. This is a liked stock, and it just, I mean, it does have good reviews and everything too. So I could definitely see the stock going somewhere. Are you in this stock, Billy? Are you in AIRE already?
I'm up 5%.
Up 5%. That's what's up. So you got in at the very bottom. You got in at like what, $1.06, $1.06.
I always catch the safe easy early. It's always about safe. If it's not easy early seat, then it's the late risky dangerous seat.
That's true too. That's true too.
It's always the safety early seat. So I be like I said, like some of them, I be like a week or so, and I get tired of waiting. And a lot of other people probably already done sold off and stuff, but yeah, bro, I be in there.
Yep, yep. Well, this one definitely has potential. I would like to see it come back up a little bit more. But like you said, safe early seat. Catch it while it's hot. What's it look like on the day? Oh, this is the day. Oh, it looks real good on the day. Okay. It just needs more volume. That's the problem. That is the problem. But we'll definitely check it out in the pre-market. I think Billy's right about that too.
You wanna check out BYU? Remember Mr. Rob Goes for Gold was talking about BYU. I told him to hold. What it's like now?
BYU.
Surely he got to be sitting a little bit more positive today than he was yesterday.
BYU, it's at $1.26. What did he say he was at? This wedge is still working out.
I think he said it was like $1.40 something. But it made
okay.
$2 today.
Yeah, so I mean it's at $1.26. Let's look at the technicals on it. It just don't have enough behind it right now. This BYU. Maybe in a short little pump and dump. That's all this stock will be good for right now. I mean, it just don't have any value. Let's see if there's any news on it, because sometimes, we don't get to see all the good information. We'll check the financials. Let's go to the overview. So there's definitely room in the free float. The free float's only at 39%. Let's see here. Dang, their net income is kind of small, but the revenue's on point. Market cap. So it looks like, again, they had a fall off in 2020. Pandemic. And I guarantee they're trying to work their way back out of it. Yeah, but the problem is they kept falling off every year, even in 2023, with the information they've given so far. And it doesn't look like their net income has increased by much. And it's really hard to pay off debt if you don't have money coming in, right? This is now this was I remember this stock because the fourth quarter, the last earnings, they did report a plus 84%. So me and you did talk about that, Billy. And so from 2022, yeah, this one does have potential actually, because look at Q1 from 2023. It was down, it went up, and then they got it back under control by third quarter, and then they came out swinging in the fourth quarter. So that actually gives me really high hopes for this company, come fourth quarter time.
Which one?
BYU.
Ah, BYU. Yeah, yeah, BYU.
Yeah, there's no heat on this one. There's no good information yet. There's no news that I've seen yet. Earnings hasn't come out. They did have earnings on March 22nd. Looks like it was standardized. So let's see what they're going to be coming out with on May 10th. That may be look into a little bit more by May 10th. See if they have increased their revenue to get that change. But as soon as this wedge gets working out, they are predicting that this stock will rise to 218,
See you Monday.
215 area. Do what? I'm sorry, Ash.
No. Sorry. I'm going
Oh, okay. So yeah, that's it. That's this is one I'd come back to. So yeah, he's probably, but really the best thing for him is to hold, because you can see right here, you've already had your hard drop. You've already had your resistance line, so now you have a new resistance on BYU. So if I was him, I'd definitely hold. I wouldn't even get rid of it right now, because now we're looking at Twizzlers. That could even be an evening star from that next pop. Get us above that triangle.
You said they making Twizzlers?
Oh, man, tweezers. Sorry, I'm talking about the candlesticks.
No, I'm like, oh, they making Twizzlers?
No, so this can change into an engulfing candle and blow out of this falling wedge. All falling wedges explode. It may only be 15%, but it may be 90%. All falling wedges explode at some point. Even if they lay dormant for a while. We've seen it. We've seen some companies lay dormant for years. But, this is a time of change, so especially if we can see this coming back up from it being down since, when was this? August of last year? It started falling off. Actually, it was before then. It was June. June of last year, it started falling off. We're not far from June of this year. They're going to want to, if I were them, I would want my company to bring us back up to where we was last June and not be in the negative. So at least they're going to work their way back up towards that percentage. So if we know in June that it got to, let's see where they were. This is 2022. Let's go to 23. June of 2023. That's whenever it started falling off. To current time, so
Lucky for us, this was gonna be an easy swing trade.
easy swing trade. Yep. So yeah, tell him to hold on. But yeah, guys, that's BYU. What is this company? I'm not even 100% sure what this company is. Let's just stock BYU. Okay. All right. It had some news 2 months ago. It looks like possible turnaround for BYU Holdings insiders still down US 5.7 mil. No doubt. And it's still down. One stock catching everyone's attention. Is that right? KSCP. Not scope. KSCP. Have you heard of this one, Billy?
I have.
Well, this one has all the potential in the world to be blowing up right now. Not only did it make the news, but it's also on Yahoo Finance for the next blow up to happen. Of course, it's in a falling wedge, and you can see that you got left shoulder, head and shoulder. Everything's turning to the positive side. It's right at breakout, and they're looking for that $4 mark at least, and it's at 56 cents currently. Guys, this might be one to get into. Let's go ahead and check out the financials, or the technicals first. So we're going to start with that 5 minute, 1 minute. Yeah, you could buy it right now and catch that little pop. 5 minute sell off, 15-minute sell off, 30-minute neutral, 1 hour, 2, 4. Here we go. So 2, 4. Looks like it's lining up for a nice swing, Billy. Just your style.
I see. Sadly,
I love him swings, and this
I
is
am
a
gonna
good one.
do something.
Let's check out the financials. I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Sadly, I can't catch them all.
You can catch a few of them. Well, you can give the rest of them to us.
That's a hot one. Like I say, man, you see what that's gonna. That 4 hour bullish divergence, it works every time, especially if the markets be bullish the next day. That's what it's all about. Bullish divergence coming in today, and the markets being bullish the next day.
Well, this KSCP, I think this is definitely something. This is one I haven't seen this much potential in. Like a lot of them been, we can all agree where the market's been so volatile, it's been risky, right? But this one's actually looking pretty promising right now. The only other thing I'd want to see, 7 days ago, press release. This is what I want to see is the news. Press release, Nightscope announces significant financial milestones. Let's just look at the top fundamentals of the topics. I don't want to read all that. Gross margin improvement, operating expenses, narrowed net loss. That's pretty interesting. Let's look at the net loss. 173% in 2023. Share improved to 34 cents. Loss per share in 2023. A 53% enhancement compared to the 72-cent loss per share in 2022. So really what this company's having to do is build its way back up from ground floor because the pandemic knocked it down. And now it's building its way back up. It even said in 2022 it was up to 72 cents. So it was already fresh and new and trying to get growing, and then it got knocked down. A lot of companies did. There's a lot of companies that didn't survive the pandemic,
I see.
Forward-looking statements. The press releases contains forward-looking statements within the meaning of the private securities. Let's see here. I want to know. Certainties and others important factors could cause. Okay, so it does have goals. That's what I wanted to see. Expectations.
Sorry, guys. I'll talk to you guys a little later.
All right, Ash. We'll talk to you in a
Talk
bit,
to
bud.
you.
Okay. All right. Good talking to you.
Good talking to you. Forward-looking statements can be identified by the use of words such as should, may, intends, anticipates, believes, estimates, projects, forecasts, expects, plans, proposes, and similar expressions forward. Looking statements contained in this press release and other communications.
Which one you talking about? SPCB?
No, actually, I'm talking about that KSCP. Yeah, KSCP. Night scope. Night scope.
I remember Night Scope, man. Night Scope will come in for an explosion. If it does make the move, it'll come in for an explosion, a quick explosion. Probably won't hold up for too long though.
Let's see here. Well, right here, somebody's saying going in long at the 57 cents. Don't know. I don't know what indication this is supposed to be. The high is 224. I hope so. Yeah, I seen that too, bud. It does look like it's a good time to get in for sure. It is scraping bottom. 855 shares, risk 100. Yep. I see it too. That's what I've been watching. Because I already seen the table's been created, you know. A lot of these indicators, you know, they're not even necessary. Just some things I like using that I've used a long time. But you
Yeah,
can
I
see
see. Check out NLSP.
NLSP. Well, we're going to come back to KSCP later, guys. But NLSP. See what Billy's come up with. Oh, my pen quit working. Hold on just a second. That's just how many stocks I go through a day. I can't even remember the last one I just looked at. KSCP. All right. So KSCP. Now we're looking at NLSP. NLSP. Ooh wee. Ooh wee. That's low.
I'm already in there. I've been in there for like probably like a week now. Was down like 10%. I'm about to average down in it.
Yeah.
That was down in the for the reversal, and it's already getting quite bullish right now lately, as you can see.
Yeah, it is. It's a falling wedge. You know how I feel about falling wedges? And it definitely did come above the grain in the triangle. Triangle fell down, brought it back. It did touch the bottom of the triangle. The next thing in mind should be that explosion for sure. Let's see here. Last news on this was on March 22nd. Let's see what they said on March 22nd here. Announces closing of $1.75 million registered direct offering. Okay. And Billy, it's a pharmaceutical company though. Not sure on that one. I will say though, Billy, I don't know if you checked on it or not, but I just looked real quick. BMR is holding above the $8 mark. Guys, where we were just talking about that, I'm jump over there. I'll come right back. But BMR, boom, it's holding above that $8, but it's still showing that it is bearish, and that's a little nerve wracking. I don't think that it's took in the additional information. The 2 hours ago, the news was dropped on this, So I feel like that's still going to play a factor, and I definitely don't think it's going to pull down that far. So we're definitely just going to have to watch this one play out. But we know BMR, it's a good stock, definitely reliable. So with them signing on with it as well, good things will come from this. So let's hop back over to NLSP. NLSP made it to that new low. Boom. So let's just go ahead and mark this one, guys. All right. Mark it again here just to see something to work with a little bit. And now let's see what it does. Let's see how that breaks out. Keep an eye on it. It's currently at 15 cents, so it's already up 8.8% for the overall. Definitely they anticipating a drop there. Ooh, that overall performance is rough. So this is another wreck stock. You know, NLSP, definitely a wreck stock. Let's see here. Yeah, guys, this is one of those enter at your own risk. So, but for me, this is not my forte. Let's go and check the technicals. It's a strong buy for right now in the 5 minutes. That's all I'm seeing for it, though. So maybe a quick little day trade on it. I don't even see that, though, currently. I mean, it may pop up just a little bit here. But yeah, this is just something I'm not thinking this is for me. But, you know, we can watch it, let it come down a little bit more, and see what it does from there. But yeah, guys, if you have any other stocks that y'all want to talk about, you know, come join us over at the Banking Mobility Discord. You can meet me over here in the stream room where we have our classroom sessions. We break down stocks. We go over stocks. Whatever and everything stocks, and that's what we do. So until next time, guys.